YouTube back again, here to show you the most popular balloon that I make. Hands down, the most popular balloon that I make. Not only am I going to teach you this balloon, but I'm going to teach you little intricacies that you really need to know about this balloon. This is the bow and arrow. And this is the speedy bow and arrow. Alright? But trust me when I tell you, once you break this out, there's no putting the cat back in the box, or it's like in Pandora's box. It's every kid's gonna want this, boys and girls. This is crazy. So I normally make my bow and arrows out of 350s or 360s. It's just better, believe me. You're gonna want to really pull on the 350 so you get a nice long arrow. We will make the arrow first. You will need to make 2 pinch twists. Now, the problem is, if the 2 pinch twists, if one of them breaks, the arrow becomes broken. It does not work anymore. The kid cannot shoot the arrow. So I recommend that if you're at an outdoor party, if you're going to make a kid a bow and arrow, you emphasize, this is an indoors only balloon. If you break it out here, if you play with it out here, it's going to break. Put this balloon indoors, play with it later. This balloon will break easily. The outdoor stuff, it breaks. It breaks a lot inside, but it really breaks a lot outside. So guys, what I normally do is I make a bubble, then I make another bubble, and I pinch twist the second bubble first. Now, I've only timed myself once, but this balloon takes about 1 minute to make. Now, this balloon, you're going to just twist in, and it makes itself a pinch twist. And what I normally do is sometimes, you know how these pinch twists like to leak out, I like to just give each balloon a twist. And you're also going to want to make sure the arrow is nice and straight, or it will not fly very well. So there is the arrow. Give it to the kid. Now, another thing about this balloon is I normally tell kids you cannot choose the colors, okay? Because I use so many 350s with this balloon that I'm like, guys, you cannot pick the colors. I'm really sorry. It's more about the bow and arrow working than the colors that you're going to get. Sometimes I'm a nice guy and make the colors that they want, but most of the time I'm like, guys, you got to take it easy. So what I used to do is I used to make 2 pinch twists on each side and then twist it in. I feel like that's a little bit more time consuming. And again, pinch twist, they break. The balloons break. I don't know why, but sometimes the balloons have trouble with pinch twists. So we're going to tie just the 160, and we're just going to double, triple knot it. Try to tie it just a few times. And there you have it. That's the easy side. Now the hard side is the side with the puff of air. So again, this comes with practice. Now, I recommend making a shorter arrow so the string is a little bit more tight. If you make the arrow too long, you're going to have like a little bit of softness. The balloon's not going to fly as far. But at the same time, if you're really in speed mode, you're not going to make them all consistently. You're going to make them as fast as you can. So what I normally do is I hold this, grab this balloon, bring it around, try to pull this out, grab that circle right there, bring the 160 under, and twist it in. Now sometimes one of these balloons will break, and then you won't be able to re-knot it, and the knot can come undone. So again, I double knot it. I just throw one more knot in there. I break off the rest, and there you have it. Now, the other thing is teaching the kids how to use the bow and arrow. 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds struggle using it because it's a little too big for them, okay? 6, 7, 8-year-olds don't generally have problems, but sometimes it's a little weird for them. So there's multiple ways to explain how to use it. What I do is sometimes if I'm in a mood, I say, you see the 2 balloons that look like a butt? And of course kids start laughing. Or you can just say the 2 balloons, and I'm like, okay, you hold the bow like this, like a D. You grab the arrow, you hold the 2 balloons. You put the string in between the 2 balloons, just like that. And that's when you pull back, aim, and fire. And as soon as it flies, You pull back, aim, and let me show you. And fire. Did you guys see that? And as soon as that happens, even the adults are like, whoa! It's really like the craziest balloon. I mean, trust me, save them for like the end of the party. Because if you open with these, every kid's going to want one. You save it towards the end, maybe 1 or 2 kids will get it, and then the kids that already got a balloon will be like, I want that too. And I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, you already got a balloon. Oh, I'm out of time. Whatever. But yeah, they take about a minute, and this is the fastest way that I know how to make it. If you have a better way, but it's fancier, you know what? Be my guest. You're going to be making a lot of them. I used to make like a crossbow, and I used to make like the fancy versions. And you know what? Again, it's about speed and efficiency when you're doing a gig with like 20 plus kids. All right, guys, if you really like my videos, don't forget thumbs up. I appreciate the support, and I'm coming for the top. Here I go.